popping on tonight for just a little bit. It's a little bit earlier than what I normally get on for a weekday, but I had planned on getting on last night, but that didn't happen. I think everything's catching up with me as far as sleep and not sleeping the greatest for a while. You know, I was sleeping, but it was just kind of mediocre sleeping. So, anyway, let me go in and make sure that I am connected like I always do. And yeah, I didn't get anything put up prior to notify that I was going to be on a little bit earlier tonight. So I did let everyone know in the community page that I would be on today at some point. Hoping I'd be on. Hello, Lenora. How are you? Hope you're doing good. I was checking to make sure that I am not all pixely. Okay, we're going good so far. It was pretty windy. Yep, thank you, Lenora. Yeah, so far so good on my end, it looked like too. So it was kind of windy here earlier, so I wondered how things would be. And Luna was kind of freaking out a little bit, panting around like she does. Because she didn't like the wind, but then she woke up and because she did actually lay down and take a nap on the couch, and she woke up and she wanted to go outside. So it's like, okay, well, you better be going outside before I get online because then it's going to be that dance of her, thinking she has to go outside. So, anyway, so like I put in my little, oh, it is really windy here more than during the day. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know especially why, but hey, Corey, how are you? And it was a beautiful day today. Wasn't it gorgeous? Me and Sam did go over to the farmhouse for a little bit, but we weren't successful at anything. But anyway, hello. But as I put in my description, hello, I'm breaking out literally an Afghan that I started back when we were living in the farmhouse. So, hello everyone, and yeah, it's all put together, and you can tell by probably the colors and stuff that it's all put together, and now I'm putting the border on. It has uh, not one end sewn in yet, not anything. So that's what we're working on tonight. We're working on trying to get this done. So we'll see how it goes. Um, it originally just had this blue scalloped edge on it, but I didn't want just that. I wanted it to be a little bit wider because it's not very wide. It's pretty long, but it's not very wide. So, hello. So, we are going to put this I just have the border. I'm going to put a couple of rounds of this border on and then I'll be done and then I'll have to sew in my ends. So, guess what? The dark ivory is getting put to use. Oh, I hear her barking. I do not know why. Hold on, hold up. Hello. I'm doing good today. How are you? Lulu, come back here. Come on. You don't need to be chasing. No. You don't be chasing the horses. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, she was chasing a horse trailer. The neighbors had their horse trailer. So it's yesterday. Oh my gosh. We were sitting eating supper, and people were riding horses whenever I came back from working out. I had met him. Well, they came then down by past here, past our house. Oh, she would have saw them. She would have been losing it then too, just even here in the house. But and you would think that she would be used to it because we have horses out in the pasture. So I don't know. Okay, Corey, my fiance came out of her coma, but she had to have a $13,000 surgery to save her life, and I don't have the money to pay this bill. I'm so close to the edge of the line, I'm about to lose my mind. So I'm not doing good at all. I'm sorry to hear that, Corey. I will definitely be praying for you all. I know that's hard. Just hang in there. Hello. Is she still in the hospital, Corey? Well, and also I know God will find a way, but this test he's putting me through is almost unbearable. Yes, she's still in the hospital. Well, she is in the best place that she needs to be to get recovered, and I know whenever we are in the middle of our testing, it seems like we are alone, but always know that you are not. You just have to just hang in the best you can. But in the meantime, while I have like been busting through my WIPs because I was like, I'm getting tired of having these. I didn't have a whole lot, but I mean, I had one bigger bag that had like two sweaters in it, which I haven't finished the one that's kind of like a poncho style kind of spring. It could kind of be a late winter, early spring kind of poncho-y style or whatever too. Um, but like I said, I did get my poncho done, the one poncho that I had that was just my scrap. And then I have another vest that I've been working on that I was like, oh, I only have the band, the waistband. That's all I had to do. All I had to do was that waistband. Well, okay. This waistband, I decided to do the wide waistband. Well, I could have put like 5 waistbands on 5 different sweaters. This took me forever. Even though I love it, I love the waistband. I am so happy that I put it on because I tried it on and I absolutely love it. Will I ever do it again? Right now, no. Right now, no. But I think it turned out really good. So I ended up, it was supposed to be a little bit more plunging and then you just wear like your cami or whatever under it. But I went ahead and sewed it up in the front and the back. And I'm going to try it on again to see if I need to sew it up some more. So when she finally came out of her coma, she thought everyone was trying to kill her. Oh my, it was the weirdest thing. I've never experienced anything like that. Oh, that's scary. Yeah. And it was probably just from everything going on. And if, you know, if they had her on all kinds of medicine and stuff, I hate that for her. And then I had this sweater that's really, it's supposed to be for spring. And it is done except for, well, I guess I shouldn't say it's done. I shouldn't say it's done. But it's like a little crop sweater, but it's not for me. I would not wear this. Now, back in the day, yeah, back in the 80s, whenever I was skinny and, you know, all the things, I was all about it. But no, not now. But anyway, I am going to make it a little, just a tad bit longer. Tad bit longer. It's a size large, but I will make it just a tad bit longer. And so I do have some more of this yarn that I need to dig out. So I thought it turned out pretty cute. You can give it a little bit more sleeve if you want to. You can even do like an extended sleeve, like a bell sleeve. I think they have that option on there. But I just wanted it the short sleeve for kind of spring and stuff. So I just need to get about another inch, maybe-ish, about another inch put on that, and then it will be all the way done. How long does it take to crochet a sweater? Well, this one here, it took me about 2 days to do this, but it is like the smaller thread and stuff, so it took a little bit longer. Now, some of the other sweaters that I do, I mean, like my poncho that I was working on, I was just working on it every now and then, but I could bust that out pretty quick, like in a day, day and a half. But that's if I kind of put my mind to doing it, but then I also have to do other stuff. So I'll sit for a stretch of time and crochet, but then I have to get up and I have to do some housework. I have to do some other things because I can't just sit and do that. So it just depends on what you're doing. It depends on if it's a shorter one, a longer one. It depends on the yarn you're using. If it's a bulkier, you know, it just depends. So, yes, the doctor said it was normal. The doctor said it was like her coming out of a fog. But they said she will return to normal or almost normal. Well, that's good to know. That's good news. And I just lost my hook. Okay, I have to go fetch it. But oh my gosh, look at that. Look at all those ends that I have to do. Yes, Gary, I did. Get all back here in my chair. Oh, I'm not looking forward to doing all these ends either, and that might be why I put it away. But I am happy to be here and see your bright and smiling face. Well, you're always welcome here, so Thank you. Okay, I need to do that different, but we're not. What is that? Okay. Well, hello, Randy. How are you? So how have you been? Anything new with you or any new news that I've missed? Um, I've been doing good. Um, so far everybody's doing good. We got a bunch of test results back for my husband, so everything seems to be going in the right direction. We'll have another specialist appointment here around Valentine's Day, so we're trying to keep him healthy until then, so we don't miss our appointment again from him being in the hospital. So trying to keep him healthy until we can go back and see that specialist to see what we, if there's anything any different that we're supposed to be doing or not. So there's a couple of more tests that he needs to get done. So I'm hoping that we can at least get one other one done before we go to see him again. So really that's about it. Nothing else really new. So yeah. So Randy, how are you feeling? Are you back home? Back home to into your comfy chair? We are too, Corey. Thank you. Cause yeah, not gonna lie, I was kind of wondering, if they might find anything else, and if there was anything else to be found, that it would be, something treatable and all the things. But so far, everything seems to be going in the right direction, and some of his numbers that were off, that were too high, are coming down, and some that were low are coming back up, and you know so I'm excited to get more blood work done here and see how things are going. Well, good to hear. Congratulations, Randy, on getting to come home Saturday. So you're doing good, I hope, and you're behaving. Trying to move my camera so you can see what I'm working on. Well, hello, Chosen. How you doing? Sunday evening, I rode with my cousin to her friend's house in Martinsville. You did? Well, what do you know? All good in the woods? Well, that's good to hear. And all good in the woods over here, too. So far, so good. Are you in name jail again, Chosen? Just out of curiosity, you know. So, did your cousin take you to Roadhouse in Terre Haute then? Or no? Oh, my nose itches. 7 more days. Oh gosh. Yes, I got my Texas Roadhouse on Sunday night. We celebrated my brother Andy's birthday. Well, fun. Is Uno better than Monopoly? Um, yes, I think it is. Seriously, I like Uno better than I do Monopoly. And it's more sentimental, probably, than the Monopoly, but still. Well, hey, there you go. Oh, I do too. You can get a little fired up playing Uno. There's another game too. I wish I could remember the name of it right now. Where oh my gosh, we get to play in that and it is loud. I can't remember the name of it now. It is so much fun. Are you saying that because the people you played with bought all the properties before you even got to start? No. No. It's too much to think about. It's just I don't know. My and seriously, whatever, my ADD brain. It's just too much. I have to, no. You have to count money, you have to count your, around the board, you have to keep track of your thing. It's just. I'm not a huge board game player anyway. So, now sequence, I like sequence. And yeah, you do have to kind of, pay attention with that and whatever too, but there's something about it that I do like. I don't play it very often, but that is one game that whenever we do all get together that we will play every now and then. I believe you, but that's what they all say. Oh, they say the exact same thing that I just did. Everybody does. I doubt that. I doubt that. Well, I'm not in New York. What is sequence? Is it like Sudoku? Oh, don't make me try to tell you what it is. It's a board game, but then it has like all your cards laid out. I mean, it's like a picture of your cards, like a deck of cards. And you just have to go through and make like a sequence of those cards. So I don't know how to explain it to you. And I'm not getting the board out and I'm not reading the instructions. But yeah, it's just, and you have to put them in the sequence. And whoever gets the most, the highest number. And you have to draw from a deck, draw from the deck of cards. So, have so many in your hand at a time. I like doing Sudoku puzzles. Yeah, today I had my windows. Well, I had one window open towards the south of our house, I guess. And then I had my kitchen window cracked because, oh my gosh, it was so nice. Good job on the green sweater. Oh, you saw my picture of my green sweater that I finished? Or did you watch? Did you go back and watch? But thank you. That's what I wore to go eat Mexican that night. Yeah, I know it is. And I'm not envying you and envying that one bit. It was so nice here today. So, and but it's going to get cold again. But today was lovely. It was lovely, and it was a reminder of that spring will be here before you know it. And just got to hang in there. Just get through February. Get me to March, and then it's smooth sailing for me. Get me to March, and I'm good. February is the shortest month of the year, and it takes forever to get through sometimes, it seems like. And then other times, yeah, not so bad. Hello, Nicole. How are you? If New York is so cold, just give it a coat. Right. Doing good. Doing good. Just working on getting getting some of my projects done, getting some WIPs that this one's an old WIP. It is definitely an old one. So trying to get it done. But yeah, I've been just trying to get some of my projects that have been sitting finished. So I don't have them just sitting around. And I've been working on some new patterns too, and just in between. Good deal. Good deal. I've been working on some of the patterns that I got off of Etsy, Lenora. Thank you, Lenora. I knew, for some reason, I knew. I just knew. So we won't be getting together to play Monopoly anytime soon. Oh, gosh. Yeah, and keeping track of all the houses. And I mean, it's just too much work. It's just too much work. Oh gosh, I'd end up just, oh, I don't know. I'd end up just playing with houses and whatever, I guess, and just, I don't know. It doesn't keep my attention. It does not keep my attention. Goldfish is for, to be honest. Goldfish? Goldfish or go fish? What, I don't, goldfish? To take care of, maybe. It takes too long. I could make a blanket. You are so right, Lenora. You are right. I could have done, yeah, I could have made this in the time it takes. Because I remember there being times where we would sit down and play, and it would be literally forever. And I'm just like, I'm out. I'm out. You can have all my money. You can take all my property. You can do whatever. I'm out. Well, go fish is pretty easy. But I was gonna show you what I've been trying to make. I tried to make Beatrice the butterfly, and just bear with me. And I was trying to figure out a combo, whatever. And I was really wanting to use some of this yarn up, this blue. And her little head, it kind of reminds me of Grunk. Or, is it Grunk? Is that how you say the little green guy, But anyway, didn't think it was too bad except for the head. Now, I don't have her little antennas yet, but I don't know that I especially like the color combo. Because I thought, oh, it'll be kind of cute with this and then use the different blues. Well, I'd already done it. It was like, I'm still doing it. So, again, my first one. So, it'll be another trial. I'll do another one to get some practice on it. But, oh my gosh, these little guys. I no longer have a grandmother. She disowned me, so I like being streams. Can you make one of the Bernstein bears? Oh, I probably could. I'm sorry, Nicole. So yeah, just feel free to hang out and chat whenever you want. Hang out, do whatever. You're welcome here, so. But I made the little mole. He's so stinking cute. And I actually made it. I mean, isn't he adorable? I didn't do anything around his eyes or anything for this one, but oh my gosh. And then, this one too. Would they take as long as the one you're holding up? Longer. The only reason that she disowned me is because I corrected her on a word that she forgot. Aw, hello, Kaylee. How are you? And then the little mouse. The little mouse! Isn't that the cutest thing ever? I love its ears. Look at her ears. And the little tail. Oh my gosh, that tail cracks me up. So I can do that, but then I get a grunk head on my butterfly. Go figure. And plus, I don't think I got her lined up very good either. So, you know what? Work in progress. Not progress, not perfection. Thank you, Lenora. I had to go to the hospital. What? What happened, Kaylee? What happened? Yes, you do. You do know good patterns. And that Beatrice butterfly is not a hard pattern. But what I did, I used that Bernay, and I know that's why. Because I cannot make my plushies out of that. I have to stick with the posh. So the wings and everything that I did, love the wings. Wings turned out great. Don't have a problem with wings. But I'm definitely going to have to do posh with this. So, well, I actually have some other little creatures that I'm going to do. There's a fox. I'm actually in the middle of working on one of the, I think it's the standing mouse. And then there was a little fox that I wanted to do, and then there's the frog or the toad. But I don't have the right color for the toad. I tried to use my fluorescent, but I didn't like it. So I'm working on that. But right now, I need to get this done. This is what I'm working on tonight. Because I can just crochet away, and I don't have to think about it, and I can talk to you guys, and I can keep up with the chat and everything. So, but those are kind of my works in progress. I need to, these types of things that's why I want to get all my WIPs done. That's why I want to get all this stuff done so then I can get all my plushies. So. Oh, well, I hope you're doing better, Kaylee. I hope you're feeling okay. Are you home or still in the hospital? Okay, the gray you used. The gray on my mole, you mean? Or are you talking about it's blue? That's why I'm at, because I know it may look different to you, so that's why I'm asking. Yes. Yes, I know. So that's what I said. It's like, oh, yeah, I can't do that with this. I can't use it. I'm going to have to use the posh. So I can't work with that with that type of stuff. So and I was using a G hook on all of it. Yeah, it's just yeah, I'm going to have to use yeah, I'm just going to have to go with the posh on it and just yeah, because I, and you would think that I would learn my lesson. I can use it. I can use that Bernat and stuff like that for my chickens. Love it for my chickens. I can use it all day long for my chickens. I prefer it over the posh for my chickens. But anything else, I'm gonna have to stick with posh. Gonna have to stick with posh totally. Yeah, I can see how it does look gray, Lenora. But it's like speckled, kind of like off white and blue. And I made chickens out of that. But I had some left, and I thought, well, I'll just try it because I think, oh, it'd be kind of pretty. And then I almost thought about just doing the wings in it. But now it's like, no, it's one of those that'll just be a toy for the kids, probably. I don't know. I may try to sell it, may not. I don't know. But I need to make her little antennas first. But yeah, these other little guys, they worked up really fast, like you said. They work up really fast. And yes, yes, that posh does. It definitely does give more definition. And you can keep track of your stitches better. You don't lose them. And it does. It just works so much better. So much better. So Joann's can't go bankrupt, which I guess maybe I can find it somewhere else. I don't know. I've not researched that, so I don't know. But I mean, I guess they're going bankrupt. But I guess what I mean, they can't close. But I thought I ended up getting the hedgehog. I didn't end up getting the platypus. I thought I got the platypus, but I didn't. And I could have swore that it was the platypus that I got, but it doesn't matter. I can always. And I didn't even notice it until later anyway. But anyway, the hedgehog is pretty stinking cute, too. No, walrus. It was the walrus. I got the walrus. And I think what I'm going to try to do after I get done doing my little mice and whatnot, get all of them made that I want, then I'll probably move to the little alien, like the little astronaut alien, whatever, and the little spaceship. Make some of those because I thought it was super cute. going back over this afghan as I am putting this on, I can definitely see that I would not join my squares the way I did. Again, I'm like, what was I doing? I don't know. I think I must have just been getting burnt out on it even back then, is why it got put away. And so I was just, I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it definitely isn't the way that I would put them together now. So, what's one of the oldest whips that you've ever had? Anybody out there, Lenora? What's one of the oldest ones you've ever had sitting? Okay, I got one round done. Well, actually two. Is everybody asleep? I feel like everyone fell asleep on me. Luna finally got settled in, so she's over there asleep on me. I was brushing my daughter's hair, but I was wondering the same thing. They all got quiet at once. Yes, everyone did. That's why I was like, yoo-hoo! Is everybody still awake? It's not even late. Okay, I'm back. My dad called me to check on me and say hello. Well, good. And welcome back, Randy. It's pretty quiet in here right now. It's Monday. I guess everybody's recouping from the weekend. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it was beautiful. It was gorgeous here today. I should have been outside more than what I was, but I wasn't. We did go over to the farmhouse for a little bit today, but we didn't get a whole lot done. But trying to figure out what we need to get prepared to do, and um, we do have power over there, but we just need to get it turned on at the breaker box, whatever. Whitney needs to go over there with us to get whatever figured out. I don't know enough about all that stuff. And I have been um, YouTubing to learn how to do some repair stuff over there. Um, so we'll see how that goes. Because I think the repairs and stuff, what I'm hoping, even in the kitchen area there, where that one wall, where we really, that's the main thing, is that one wall in the kitchen area. So if anything, whenever we get in there and kind of start checking that out, I'm hoping that it's underneath all that is fine, and that the structure is fine underneath, and I'm hoping it's not a lathe wall. Um, because the reason why I thought it was possibly a lathe wall was because of the possibility of it being an older house than what I thought it was, but I went to research it, and it's not as old as what I thought. But still, I mean, it could still possibly be a lathe under there, but anyway, I'm just hoping underneath that, that's up at the top towards the ceiling, um, that everything underneath it is fine. If anything, we may have to put up drywall. So that's what we need to get in and see. I need to go in and look at that and kind of, I don't know. That's the part that I'm kind of concerned with. So, but I've also watched different videos of how to repair like the cracks and stuff like that in that seam, where it's like, well, I'm trying to, like this, here's the ceiling and here's the wall. It's right there in that seam. So we'll see. And we need to get the carpet pulled up. We need to get the baseboards and everything all taken off, taken down, taken away from the wall and everything to get all that carpet and everything up. Which, yeah, I mean, it's just time consuming on that. And because I don't, we're gonna put down some kind of other flooring. We're not gonna do carpet. So I am wanting to know kind of what that looks like underneath there too. the carpet that's in there is not that old, but nobody's been in the house for quite some time either, as y'all could tell. So I just wish that we would have been able to have taken over the house earlier and could have kept it up and done and been on it all along. But that's not what happened, and it's okay. We'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. But I'm excited to get started on it. I really am, to just get in there and start getting some stuff done on it. But I really need to get my projects here done first. And along with all my other, with my crochet projects too. But I do. I mean, in between the stuff that I'm doing with this and all, I have been trying to get work on other things too. So because I have a feeling once we start diving into that over there, that's going to be the main focus for a while. So, but I plan on taking y'all with me, taking you along if whoever wants to join and watch and see what we do, see how it all comes together. Well, after I get this round, I probably will go ahead and get off for tonight. I don't know how much further I have to go. Have a little ways. Looks like I have 2 sides left, or side and a half. And then the torture of sewing in all my ends. I don't look forward to that. Well, my ice maker's making weird noises. Well, I guess I could have went ahead and even worked on my sitting mouse or whatever. I was afraid that I would. Well, in the beginning, I was busier, I guess, people coming in and out, but I was afraid I wouldn't be able to really work on it because I'd have to follow the pattern. And I'm about to suffocate for sure underneath this blanket. Because I don't have the windows open anymore, or window open anymore. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, looking at the screen, that thing looks bright. It's not that bright. Looks bright. Oh, and that afghan, that I talked about that I found in the basement, I just remembered this. I was talking about it the other evening, I think, and it was like, I know I probably made that. I don't remember for sure, but then I thought, oh, it was during a period of time. I think it was one winter, maybe. And anyway, I know where it has been. Whitney had it in his semi because he has a sleeper, and he had to clean it out because they had to take it in to get it worked on, and they're putting him in a different, I think, in a new truck maybe or something. So anyway, he had brought all of his bedding home to wash up, and so yeah, that's where it's been. Was in the back of his semi. So no wonder I hadn't seen it forever. Yeah. So that was kind of funny. Because I asked him, I was like, is that, did you have that in the semi? And he was like, yeah. And I have went with him different times, and I never paid attention. Almost to the end. Yep. Okay. here we go. Just gonna have to, once I get it blocked and everything, it'll not be all curly. But I mean, it's long enough to be like a lap-gan type thing. I mean, a little bit longer than a lap-gan, but I mean, like sitting here in the chair, it'll cover my feet good and whatever. So it's a nice size just for individual, so. Thank you. Like I put in my little thing, my title, I seriously started working on this like in the 1990s, so late 90s, so I had it out for a while, had it put away, and washed it up because it's like I really need to finish it because I just had the border. I just had the border to do. Is all I had. So this past weekend, that's what I've been focusing on. Like I said earlier. Hello, Brandy. Just trying to get some of my stuff I've been sitting on done. And I think this is one of the I think this is one of the patterns that was maybe even in that booklet, you know, that I went through here probably a couple months ago now or so. It was probably one of those patterns that was in there. Who knows? Because it looks like, going back on it, I said I wouldn't put it together the way it is now, but I think it's one of those mile a minute type, you know, where you do the strips and then add them along the way. So I think the way the pattern was, that's how, you know, because like, let's see. Because you can kind of see, like, right in there how it's, you know, it went like this blue and pink and stuff were, and then you went over it later. So. But these were definitely my colors back in the day. And I don't mind them now. They go together all right. I just have a different color scheme right now, you know. But it's still pretty. And thank goodness it wasn't something that I had been working on for a gift for anyone, because they would have been waiting a long time. Oh my gosh. Well, it looks like some of them I can nip off because it looks like I did weave in some of them. I've got some of them wove in. And I can definitely tell that it was a red heart that I was using for the whole thing, except for the yarn that I was using tonight to finish it. This was Hobby Lobby's Crafter. Crafter's Secret. Big idea. Oh yeah, I can see it on the back of the pattern now. Oh goodness. Hmm. Was he dreaming, Lou? I'm getting out of frame again here. I forgot to tell you, my kids think it's so funny that I will go live with you. That my niece bought me a phone stand so I don't have to use a box to set the phone on. Oh gosh. Well, I'll eventually get me a different phone stand. I do have the one I have I got from Shein, Shine, whatever you want to call it, forever ago. But it's sitting on top of my metal bar stools that go in my kitchen. That's what I have y'all sitting on. So, and like I said, I bought a stand thinking that it was supposed to be for my phone too. And I haven't been able to figure it out. I mean, it does my camera fine, but can't get it to work from my phone. She even made sure I could plug it in without having a problem with the cord. Hey, there you go. She's got y'all set up. Well, I want to test out my laptop, the program that I have for it, here sometime eventually. I haven't played around with it yet, but it's going to be one of those things that I'm just going to have to go live to mess with it, to get it figured out. I was going to ask Sam about it, and I hadn't got him asked yet about it. And I've had it downloaded since end of last week. I'm telling you, I was really surprised. Well, it's nice to have. Excuse me. Well, at least the majority of my ends are like towards the ends of the rows, it looks like. Been trying to get caught up with our pictures while it's sunny. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the pictures that you put up of that I seen today, it looked really good. And I've been trying to get some more of my stuff put up on my whatnot. And I think I'm going to try to do an auction style just to see, or at least put it up as I don't know that I'll have many because, you know, I've only been on there the one time, but um, to see how it goes for some of my stuff, just to get some of my inventory kind of through a little bit, just to see how it goes on some of the stuff that I'm willing to just kind of, you know, let go, whatever, and see what happens. Um, and I need to kind of figure out, organize, get stuff situated for if I do go ahead and commit to that market that I want to do in March. I'm just kind of holding out till our next doctor's appointment to see where we're going to be before I commit. But still working on stuff, you know, and putting it. I haven't put anything up on Facebook for a little bit, and I really need to put up some of my new stuff and some of my newer stuff that I haven't got put up there yet. Still haven't located my chickens. I don't know where they are. Still have not found them. So I'm gonna have to dig deeper on that. I don't know if I stored them somewhere down in the basement. I looked down there, but check Whitney's trick, yeah. Oh. No, I don't think they're in there, but. And this last market, I can't blame anything on him because I had everything in the terrain, so. Did you look under there? Look under my blanket? Because the last time, we did have stuff in the back of his truck and in the terrain and all the things, but this time it was just me. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where they got put. Dang it, the joke didn't work. You were supposed to say underwear. Sorry. Oh no, I'm sure I didn't. I only sold one chicken at that market. I only sold one. After I made all of those, I ended up just selling one chicken that day. I think yeah, I think it was just one. Someone had the idea to take one of those chickens and add baby chicks. Someone had those. She's over there just a dreaming away. Surprised she hadn't started barking yet. She usually barks. Well, yeah, kind of faintly. I'm not messing with that one. Okay, I got that one and done. Okay, this isn't quite as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I thought I had a lot more. Oh, my Lanta, I think I got it done. I think I got all the ends done. That's the back. It's the front. So, yeah. Thank you, Lenora. Oh, I have one right here. One little guy that's sticking out. I have so much fuzz and everything all over me tonight. Okay. I got banned from LI for asking a girl if she had kids because she was talking about her husband. Am I in the wrong? Crazy Kelly, Leanne. Thank you very much, Leanne. I don't. I mean, I don't. I don't know. I guess the context of the. I mean, the discussion or whatever. I don't know why they would have banned you just for asking about children, but if they had kids, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know why she would ban you. If they had kids, worst thing to ever ask a person if they have kids. I don't know. Some people are just sensitive to things sometimes. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Some people are just sensitive to things sometimes, and we just, you know. But it's unfortunate that, I mean, and like I said, I don't know what the course of conversation or what or anything was. So, but some people don't understand that sometimes they just do it to really genuinely get to know people and stuff. And just as simple, do you have kids? Right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the only thing is that I can think of is that maybe she's just sensitive to that, you know? Because of something, in her life, maybe some, she may have some, can't have children or has had some kind of trauma, I don't know. Do you have a previous to the conversation of if she has kids? She said that she does not like in her chat is cussing and negativity. I meant to say previous to the conversation. Previous to the conversation, she had, and that she does not like in her chat is cussing and negativity. Right? So I was following the boundaries. Can I still, and I still got banned. I'm sorry, I don't know. We just don't always know what's going on in other people's lives, and sometimes they just do take offense to things sometimes, and people had the best of intentions, so sounds like you just have to, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it now, and you just have to kind of go on. I just was not trying to be mean. Right. I'm glad you're getting my memos, Johnna. Right, and I'm sure you weren't, Nicole. I'm sure you weren't trying to be mean or anything, and you didn't, and like I said, in the course of conversation, sometimes those are just general questions that people ask, and it's nothing more than that, but they're just people sometimes that are in different situations and different parts of their lives. And if they're sensitive to things, if they've had something happen, then they, it does, it hits a sore spot. And but it's unfortunate that sometimes the kindest of people are the ones that end up getting the brunt of things sometimes. So and that's one thing on here. Whenever we're on here, we can't see each other, really, and it's a one-sided kind of, not one-sided, but you know what I mean. Everybody can see me or the other person or whatever, but we can't see the interacting and the facial expressions and the sound and cadence of voice and things like that. You know that it just it's always kind of hard. There are some people that think it's creepy to ask certain questions when you're a new person, and that's true too, Lenora. And I mean, and that's just the difference in people. There are certain things that they just, yeah, whenever you're new and stuff and don't know people as well and haven't got to know them, yeah, to some people it is, And other people, I don't think anything about it. I mean, people ask me, and I'm like, yeah, but I do have children, and I'm proud of my kids, and, and now, there are certain questions of asking location. Now, back, early on, I revealed probably more than I should have on some of that stuff. I don't say where I'm at anymore. I don't give out too much information because there is a safety concern on some of that. So you can say that, oh, nobody's gonna, can't be too careful anymore. So there is that aspect of it too. People just don't want to divulge a whole lot of information about themselves, on here. So, I don't know that that's the case with her, but. And I've never told exactly where I'm at. I've never said pinpointed down to, now there's some people that I've seen on YouTube that, I mean, they're driving around in their car and they have the longitude, latitude, they have everything. And I'm like, really? I just don't know. And it's somebody you knew from Facebook already? Okay. Yeah. Oh, I know that I gave enough sometimes, but still, it wasn't enough really to do anything too much. So don't have to worry about that anymore. And that's just how people get drug in, though, too. You start getting comfortable with chit chatting and doing and whatever on here, and it makes it very easy to just start, and before you know it, you're saying something. It's like you forget that you're being recorded. And yes, I have the option of that I can, go on and post it or not. And so there are some of my stuff that I've taken down. So because of that, so because you just get comfortable and whatever. And I do want this to be a comfortable place to come and whatever. But we don't need to divulge exactly where we're at or anything like that. And I do offer my email, that if people do want to contact me, I'm totally okay with that, you know, to where it can keep in contact and stuff. I don't want to harm her kids if she has them. I am not a creepy person. I have one kid myself. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I don't think it's anything creepy like you're going to do anything to harm her children or anything. I don't think it's anything like that. So, and it's just hard whenever I know there's times that I think, oh, I'm a good person. There's nothing wrong with me. But people on the other side don't know that. People on the other side don't know us. They don't know where our hearts are. Hmm. Yeah, and the thing is with a lot of things that are, anymore with the way things are, there are people that really are hyper sensitive to things with their kids. I mean, look at all the sex trafficking and all that kind of stuff, going on that you have to worry about. And I'm not saying anything in regards to you at all. I'm not making that statement for any of that. But Lenora is right. There are some people that are just drama queens too, and it's all drama. And they can be the first people that are on there saying, I don't want this and no drama and no, whatever, and they're going to be the first to bring it, you know. So there are people that live off of that, and feed off of it. So, but like I said again, there are people that are just hyper aware, and they take it as like, oh my gosh, you're. So yeah, it's just the world we live in anymore. You just really, it stinks. It stinks. But you would think, just amongst women or whatever, just talking and chit chatting, it wouldn't be a subject that would be, but again, it's online. And if she's going to post it online, then the information thing gets out there. So thank you. It helps me to talk to you. Anytime, Nicole. Anytime. That's one reason, that's one reason why I started this. I mean, it's Johnna's journey. So it's everybody's journey. It's not just mine. And it's just talking with people and because there's sometimes on here that we talk a lot, then there's sometimes it's dead silence for an hour. you know so you just never know. I mean, so always never hesitate to just get on here and chat, talk about whatever. If you have a question, if you have a concern, I'll listen. you know I can listen. So, because sometimes people just need somebody to hear them. And we all deserve to be heard and seen and heard. We all deserve that. So, and I try to make this a safe place for everybody to land too. That's what I always say in my description. Everyone deserves a safe place to land. And that's what I'm trying to make this be. So, Lulu. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Sam's going to be surprised that I got off as soon as I did. I mean, we've been on here for 2 hours, so a little over 2 hours, I guess. So, but I've got this done. I got the border around it that I wanted. I didn't want to put too much more on it, but got that done. Got my ends all woven in too, so that's good. So now I just need to do the blocking. Good night to you too, Nicole. And I'm glad that you came on tonight with us and hung out. You barely gotten anything done on your end. Well, I mean, that's what I got done on here. So I've actually been trying to get through stuff. I'm trying. But there's other things that I need to be getting gone through and done too that I need to just get caught up so I can get everything caught up because summer's going to be here before you know it. And I'm going to have stuff outside to be getting done and doing all the things with that and have markets and stuff. And so, yeah, it's just trying to keep everything in line. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, and still be working on my little guys. Again, I am so happy that you put me in the direction of that little Poggy's place or Poggy's. Yeah. Yeah. Just too cute. So I'll be making some more of those because they work up pretty quick and they're the cutest little things and they'll be nice for the Easter kind of holiday and stuff like that. So I'm excited to get more of those done. So, but anyway, okay, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. I only have the one so far, so if I end up doing it. So it's going to get busy, and that's okay. That's okay. You know, doing what I love, loving what I do. So, anyway, okay. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys take care. Love ya. And we will talk again soon. Bye.